There's a driver in NASCAR right now who is so good on road courses that other drivers can't beat him no matter how hard they try. And now some people think NASCAR might change the rules just to slow him down. His name is Shane van Gisbergen. He's from Auckland, New Zealand, and the way he uses his feet inside the car has the whole garage talking. Let's start with why everyone is so worried about this guy. Shane has won 6 of the last 7 road course races. That puts him tied for 3rd on the all-time road course win list. And the crazy part? He's only been a full-time Cup driver for about 1 season. In his rookie year, he won 4 road races. Nobody in modern NASCAR history had ever done that. It's a record. Look at his whole career on road and street courses. He has 8 wins in just 16 starts. That's a 50% win rate. That puts him only 1 win behind Jeff Gordon, the greatest road racer NASCAR has ever seen. But Jeff Gordon needed 47 tries to get 9 wins. Shane got 8 in only 16. So, what is Shane doing that nobody else can do? It all comes down to his feet. Most NASCAR drivers today brake with their left foot, always. The new car has a special gearbox that doesn't really need a clutch to change gears, so the left foot just sits on the brake pedal the whole time. It's simple and easy. Shane does not drive like that. He brakes with his right foot, and at the same moment, he rolls his foot to the side and taps the gas with the edge of his shoe, while his left foot works the clutch. This old move is called heel and toe. It's been around as long as racing itself, the kind of thing racers used way back in the 1970s. Shane doesn't think it's a big deal at all. When he was asked about it, he just said, "It's normal to me. I always right foot brake and heel toe. It's what I've grown up doing." He only started braking with his left foot last year, and only in a rally car. So why does this foot trick make him so fast? There are 3 big reasons. The first reason is saving his tires. By softly using the clutch as he enters a corner, Shane cuts off the engine's pull on the back wheels for a split second. That means less stress on the rear tires, so while everyone else's rubber wears out, his stays fresh. Dale Earnhardt Jr. explained it best on his podcast. He said when Shane feels the back tires starting to slip or bounce, he gives the clutch a tiny push to take the stress off. The second reason is turning. Shane uses that same clutch move to help the car spin into the corner. As he put it, as you got to the brake zone, the clutch would be out as you turned in, and it would help the car to turn. Everyone else is just pushing the brake. Shane is doing something extra to point the car where he wants it. The third reason is smoothness. His footwork matches the engine speed to the gear he's dropping into, so there's no jerk and no bounce. He comes out of corners like the car is on rails. And here's the wildest part. He does all of this without even pushing the car hard. His teammate, a young rookie named Connor Zilisch, follows him and can't believe it. Zilisch said, "You never see him slipping tires." He noticed that coming out of one corner, everyone else was flooring the gas, and Shane wasn't even at full throttle. Now here's a twist you might not expect. Shane himself says his foot trick isn't the reason he wins. He said, "I don't think it is a big advantage." Of course I'm going to say that, but it's all I've known. He only learned the move because his old race cars in Australia forced him to. Those cars had a locked rear end, so he needed the clutch to make them turn. The NASCAR car is different. It doesn't force him to do it, so maybe it's not the trick at all. Maybe it's just him. Where did Shane learn all this? Australia. He spent his whole career racing tough cars over there with heavy, old-school gearboxes. In those cars, working the clutch and blipping the gas were skills you had to master just to survive. So now, in NASCAR, he doesn't even have to think about shifting. His brain is free to focus on braking, turning, and saving his tires. And that last part, saving tires, might be the real secret. Denny Hamlin said Shane's tire skill on road courses might be the biggest edge anyone has in the field. Kyle Larson kept it short and honest, saying Shane is way better than us on road courses. So why don't the other drivers just copy him? They can see everything he does. NASCAR has a data system where every team can look at Shane's braking and his gas. All of it. They can watch exactly what he's doing. They just can't do it themselves. The problem is time. Teams only get about an hour of practice on most weekends, and real testing is basically banned. You can't learn 15 years of muscle memory in one Friday practice. It's not a small skill gap. It's a giant canyon. And plenty of top drivers have tried and failed. Joey Logano planned to right foot brake all weekend at Watkins Glen. He quit during practice. Austin Cindric even flew all the way to Australia to practice the move. He still couldn't bring it back. Shane's own teammate Ross Chastain gave up too. Chastain said, "My feet are on the wrong pedals when I do it his way. He can do it for a corner or two, then his body goes right back to the old way." Kyle Larson said flat out, "There's zero chance I can learn how to do that." Kyle Busch tried it in a test car and ran half a second slower. He said he could do it, but it felt very clunky. The most interesting one is Denny Hamlin. He used to right foot brake years ago and even won a race in Mexico City with it. But he says going back now is too hard, and he doesn't think any young driver will learn it either. So that brings us to the big question. Will NASCAR change the rules to slow him down? NASCAR has done this before. When one team or brand gets too strong, the rules tend to change soon after. So the garage is talking about 3 possible moves. 1. Make every team use the same pedal setup so his foot trick gets harder. 2. Get rid of the clutch on road courses completely, which would kill his tire-saving move. 3. The biggest one. Change the rear end of the car so his whole trick stops mattering. But here's the truth. NASCAR has not announced any of this. Their new rules for 2026 were about short tracks and small body parts, nothing about pedals or clutches. So for now, this is all just garage talk. Still, some changes have quietly happened. NASCAR took away certain caution flags on road courses, the ones that used to bunch the field back together. Those cautions were the only thing that could erase Shane's big lead. Once he's out front now, he's gone. There's also a money problem. Shane drives for a smaller team, not one of the giant powerhouse teams, and he keeps beating everyone. The big teams with big sponsors don't love getting embarrassed by a part-time road racer. On top of that, NASCAR changed how you make the playoffs. It used to be simple. Win a race, you're in. Under the old way, 4 wins would have locked Shane in easily. But now it's all about total points. So a guy who wins a few road races but is still learning the ovals can get squeezed out. Experts already showed Shane sitting right on the edge, in danger of missing the playoffs, even with wins on his card. Not everyone wants him stopped, though. A lot of older fans love what he's doing. His style is the old way of racing, full of feel and skill. To them, banning it would feel like banning real driving. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear. This driver from New Zealand brought a forgotten skill back to America's biggest racing series and forced NASCAR to take a hard look at its own rulebook. Kyle Busch summed it up best when he said, "If I tried to learn what he's doing, it would take me until I retire."